So we were like, more than likely we're going to just, sell this and look at it as a business and then go invest in a farm that we could do more things with and then flip that. But real estate for the family office is a vertical for sure.
You like being out there?
It's called, I love it. It's called the Desco Ranch. I call it like white people's, really. And it's a juxtaposition because me being from like generations now of having a certain amount of money and doing and living a certain way, it's almost like, when somebody white moves into a black neighborhood and everyone's like, oh, and that white person maybe will look at the environment and be like, it could be better based on people's mentality. I'm like a black man that has a ranch out here, and everyone out here is white. So everyone that works on the ranch, ultimately that works for me, is white. So I'm like the black guy in a white town, and I'm like, it's just a different perspective when you're looked at as how, it's like a juxtaposition to me. A lot of situations happen, like having to kill a rattlesnake. Like Rocky's cousin was out here, and the kids were walking, and he had to come out and hit the rattlesnake. It'd be bears out here. Like, we got a river, my son Dusko, and I have it documented. He caught his first fish with his uncle in his own river, and that was priceless to me. But again, for me, it's beautiful, but it's almost like white people Caribbean because it's cold and it's beautiful. But I like to be in warm places, and it's also hard to get out here. You gotta.
Hey y'all, is it too loud? Let me know. Jump in the comments and say something so I know these comments is working. If you woke up this morning, God bless you. We are giving shout outs, so if you're watching live right now, make sure to hit that like button and jump in those comments.
You got to take 2 planes. So when we first bought the ranch, we were coming from LA and we were taking private jets. We were working with Kanye. And then we were taking tour buses. But when we moved to Florida, we were like, oh, you got to take 2 flights out here. You got to pay for 2 flights. So it became hard to have artists come out here because also my intention was to work out here as well. So, again, I've got a good dose of it. We've been here for about 5 years. Like, we skipped a year.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Right now, we reacting to the Dame Dash breaks his silence on the 800K debt and being ordered to forfeit his assets. Y'all make sure to hit them like button. Perseverance. The difference between a successful person and others is not the lack of strength, not the lack of knowledge, but rather the lack of will. So if you got the willpower to get out here and create a brand and do something with yourself and create a legacy, it's right there for you. God bless you if you're watching right now. Make sure to jump in them comments for a shout out. Let's go.
But also like having a crib that you have when you have a lot different cribs, you have to pay as if you live in those cribs all year round. So it's like paying for a bunch of cribs that you don't live in and that you don't get to use. So at some point, it doesn't become the best investment for the family office. And, we'll probably sell it and do another farm. That's what I want to do is a farm now. That's what I'm going to do. A farm with the studio. But again, it's just a vertical of the family office. But it is beautiful out here. But it's dangerous. Like the cows, like bison, are like built like dinosaurs. Pause. And everyone out here is like a cowboy. So again, 5 years ago, we got the ranch, and I'm wearing what I wear on a ranch. I wouldn't dress like this for fashion, but it did seem like after we started to be on the ranch that I saw country music from our culture and people starting like Louis Vuitton to start to, dress cowboy style. But I wouldn't dress like this unless I'm on my own ranch. And there's also different style, it's different protocol and etiquette. So before when he pulled up, I was whacking the weeds. I had on the American cowboy hat. But now that we're doing an interview and I'm clean and all that, I got on a Stetson. But if I had on a black hat in the winter, in the summer, it's wrong protocol. You're not supposed, it's like protocol. So there's a whole protocol out here. that people take pride in. So like, you know, me being, because I'm like up the block, I'm basically on Yellowstone. So me watching Yellowstone from Yellowstone and understanding all the protocol, and then if I see people out in the clubs in the wrong season, me just knowing the culture, I'd be like, damn, I wish they could understand, like, it's the wrong weather for that. Like, they don't know that real cowboys be laughing at them. Pause. But, you know, I like to live it for real. So you won't see me doing this as a fashion. This isn't like a fashion statement. I wear a cowboy hat when I'm on my ranch. But other than that,
All right, enough about the
other than that, you ain't gonna see that. I'm not doing that for style or none of that. But if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna look good doing it.
When you out there away from everyone, just you and your family, what does that do to you mentally?
Yeah, like, you know, everyone is basically like a borough away. Silence and only hearing the river is priceless. You know, being able to focus on my family and only my family is priceless. You know, and that to me is like the ultimate wealth, is being able to control your environment, to be around people when you feel like being around people.
Right.
And, you know, me, I don't really, in this moment in my life, and, you know, I think
That's accurate as fuck.
being age appropriate at 54, I don't really feel like being around anyone but my family and the people that I love. And that's all I work for, is my family and the people that I love. And that's really all I care about. That's all I care about, how they feel about me. All I care about is their perspective and how they feel. And it doesn't matter what the rest of the world is ever saying, because this is my heaven. And the thing about heaven and hell is it could be contagious. So you could be in heaven and somebody could come around you that perspective-wise looks at life as hell, and all of a sudden you in hell. And I don't want nobody to turn my heaven into hell based on their perspective on life. So I keep my heaven as heaven. You're not going to influence my environment with your perspective. You understand what I'm saying? So I've been here with people, and I'm in heaven. I'm like, yo, this is great. And they're basically in hell. They're miserable. And I'll be like, you know, this is making me feel like I'm in your world and you're not in mine. So you have to change your perspective, or you got to go, because I'm in heaven right now. You understand what I'm saying? This is my version. So, like, to me, what people showcase and buy and spend their money on is usually their ego. And this is like my ego. You know, being able to look at mountains and have rivers and have, you know, generational wealth. A car's not my ego. Jewelry's not my ego. You know, the way my family lives is my ego. You understand what I'm saying? So I can actually tell a person, like, when I see how they're spending
Jump in the
money,
comments, man.
and again, it's a juxtaposition because it's been like generations.
Jump in the
of having
comments for a
certain
shout out.
wealth.
Right now, we're doing a reaction to the Dame Dash interview with Art
Wealth
Dialogue.
they're in, like, oh, they must have just got money. I could tell by what they're spending on, what their values are, and how long they've had it. So for me, I could literally tell, to me, new money and old money, or people that are emulating new money, or people that are emulating generational wealth, which is all that counts to me. Because it doesn't matter how rich I am. If you look at my network, I'm always going to be broke. But if you look at how I see the value is how rich your family is. It's how rich is your family.
Are the comments working? Because I don't see any comments, man. Where are the comments at, yo? There we go. Oh, man, I'm grown. I'm at my own house, buddy. Too old for that. It's my crib, play it. Thanks for asking, though. Shout out to Moms, man. She out of town. I gotta go see her, man. I gotta come to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Shout out Bloody Axe. God bless you. I pray you having a blessed day. Jump in those comments, man. Let's chop it up, man. How was y'all day today? You know, God blessed you to wake up this morning. Gave you a fresh 24 hours to do something with yourself. We can't never complain about that. You dig? What everybody on tonight?
When people were like attacking me verbally and trying to cause a narrative, I did a show and it made a lot of money for the company. But I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. I'm not talking for money unless I feel like it. I went on a little tangent there, but I do that.
Nah, it's all good. Speak your mind, man. But speaking of that, right? Money and generational wealth. The news that broke that you was in debt by
Right, man. They always try to put some smut on bro name.
800K, and you had to give up your assets. Can you speak on that? Like, is
How
that
y'all
true?
feeling tonight, man? Jump in the
I think
chat.
what
We
people
doing
are not
reactions.
understanding is, again, I run my family office. I don't own it. My family owns it. And since 2015, I haven't
Hit
done
that like
anything
button so more people can join
other
the chat.
than run my family's office. And like 2019, I just started to go to schools with the OSG and help Raquel sell the books that she's written that get kids' cognitive skills up, which no one talks about for some reason. And I don't have too much in my name. So the things that are in my name are companies that I don't know that even exist, that don't make money. They're from years ago. And yeah, it's an $800. I want you to put this in perspective. And I'm just going to say allegedly because I don't feel like getting sued again. But this lawyer, Chris Brown, not the singer, has taken, I've been to trial with him on at least 4 different cases, but all over the country with different people testifying on different cases, but they all seem to work together allegedly.
That's great.
And in 4 cases, I've lost, or judgment-wise, it's 800 grand. Now, if you look at other people that are on trial, their legal fees are like $1 million a month. When they have to settle out, they settle out for 30 million and better. For 4 trials and a lawyer moving around trying to sue me, and again, legal fees. So you got to think about what that legal lawyer that's suing me, how much time he's spending. For him to only win $800,000 is a W in anybody that's a real businessman's world. And I'm like, all right, if you won, and what I lost on was defamation. So the cases were, one, and again, I'm going to say allegedly just in case I say anything wrong, but I directed a movie for a favor for a woman called E.W. Brooks in North Carolina, and I directed it, and I went, sat through the edit, and I did it for equity. I said, I'll do you a favor, you can't afford to pay me. Your budget isn't even what I would get paid. But what I'll do, because you're being an entrepreneur, is I'll direct the movie, I'll use my cameras, I'll use my resources and produce it, and then we'll... bust it down. When we finished it, she was actually allegedly aggressive about me promoting the movie, which I did. But once I did that, I got a lawsuit for copyright infringement. Now, let me tell you where the lawsuit came from. So I did the same situation, and what's this dude's name? Tony White. Tony White, who was introduced to me by Dr. What's that dude's name? Damn, I forgot his name just now. But anyway, I was introduced to him, and he asked me to direct the movie, and I'm like, you can't pay me. What's the budget? He said $250. So I said, I'll direct it, use my resources, produce it, my cameras, and we'll bust it down. Or we'll deal with whatever percentage it is. While I'm on the movie set, and I have footage of me directing the whole movie. While I'm on the movie set, I realize that $250 is not being spent and that, he's lying. But because I've used all my resources, I'll pay for the rest of the movie. Another party steps in, Muddy Waters, and they say, well, he lied to me too, but let me pay for the edit so I can stay in. Pause. So we edited. I edited from my house for a year, and we started a new movie, and we had a disagreement about the new movie. So what he did was had the editor send him the edit, and behind my back, he went and copyrighted it. And then they started to put new directors on it, or say that other people directed it, allegedly.
That's crazy.
Which is this guy, Josh, and whoever, who never directed. It was like my. Either way, they were starting to promote the movie. I called my lawyer, and I'm like, yo, handle that. But in the meantime, thinking there's freedom of speech, I say some things. My man Bootsy tells me something that somebody, some wrong information, and I posted it up, and I get a defamation charge, as well as a copyright infringement. But they do it in New York, even though it happened in LA. So this same lawyer goes and solicits, I think, and I'm going to say allegedly, goes and gets E.W. Brooks, who I don't recall having such problems with. But then they give me, he represents her for this lawsuit and also the other lawsuit. And they do it all in New York, which means I got to fly all the witnesses to New York. You understand what I'm saying? So, again, that was one of the lawsuits. And then another lawsuit from again, allegedly, this woman that he took, that accused me of sexual, a sexual thing. I go through a whole trial, and again, she wins $15,000 on defamation and loses on everything else. So he's working really hard to collect money, and I'm like, go ahead. When they put the thing to auction, the government, because also I owe the government money, and I'm not going to say it's not my fault, but I did have an accountant that was supposed to be handling that, and I paid them to do it. I had that kind of income coming in, but he didn't pay my taxes correctly, so I had to deal with that. So the government stepped in like, you can't get that $800,000 before he owes us $20 million. So either way, anything that goes to auction, the government comes in and gets it anyway. And this lawyer knows this, but he still continues to do that. But the stuff they're chasing, or the stuff that what happened is I said, yeah, I own these companies, I just don't get any income from them. But they haven't been put to auction yet, but they could be. But you got to realize something. I learned this from 50 Cent. If you have a lawsuit, you could just file. It goes away. It's not a big deal. Donald Trump did it 6 times. So if I really felt that kind of pressure, and I think I already told the court, I'm a file. So you have to go through all the motion and say all these things and sell things that don't have value, but I'm still file. It's just going to be a lot of work. So what I'm curious to see is what that lawyer is telling his partners, because he just spent 10 years, and $800,000 isn't even legal fees for 4 trials. And how is that a loss to me? So instead of people celebrating the genius of what's going on, they look at it a different way. But at the end of the day, people celebrating my bills is, to me, an honor.
Right.
That people are worried about. I have such an expectation for years of having such an enormous amount of wealth that if, let's say, a judgment doesn't get paid or taxes, someone thinks that reflects on my personal business acumen or how I've mismanaged money. But to me, any dude, regardless, that talks about another man's pockets is gay. Because there's no reason for a man to be worried about another man's pockets unless he owes them money.
Facts.
A woman I can understand because they want to know how they're going to be taken care of. But I've always said that a man...
Hey, Dame put it his best, man. Y'all just gonna hate on this dude to the end, bro.
Sports debate between Cam Newton and Gilly reignited. Sports debate between Cam Newton and Gilly reignited the beef between Gilly and Charleston White. That has now led to Charleston White saying some things that are for sure going to reignite this beef, not only on the internet, but I think when Gilly hears what Charleston White just said about his son after previously apologizing for similar comments, this is going to be bad. If Charleston White and Gilly ever run into each other, it's going to be terrible. But let's get into exactly what happened and what you missed. The beef initially had nothing to do with Charleston White at all. It was between Gilly and Cam Newton. If you was on the internet yesterday, like 20 other channels covered this beef. I didn't cover it because with like, bro, when I see like literally damn near every sports channel, hip hop channel, and adjacent cultural channels was covering it, I felt like it was no point. Y'all already seen the drama. There was nothing that I could add to the conversation.
Uh-oh.
But Cam Newton was really upset at
Bombshell.
Gilly because
Wait. 4 females. Tupac witness stayed at the Luxor Hotel also. Saw 2 shooters. Hello. Let's get into it. Somebody, you know, man, look. Flamingo and Kobo is a very
Discretion TV.
busy street. Like,
Maybe
I know
not
see
forget
nothing.
the 4 women in the Sea Breeze. They stayed at the Luxor Hotel, and one of them, the documents and the police documents, one of them, they saw 2 shooters. Drop comments below. Why were these ladies stationed at the Luxor Hotel? Let's not forget. And why are they not talked about seeing these 2 pistols? Where are they? Are they going to be in Vegas with the Keefe D trial? Y'all could drop comments below.
During that moment, some girls who were in Vegas for the weekend recognized Suge standing outside of his car. They decided to join the caravan.
Like, there's Suge. And the police were going through his car or something or another. And then the traffic was stopped, and then they got in the car.
Did you see who was with Suge?
I thought it was Tupac, and then he was like, come on, come go with us. We're going to 662.
As Suge is pulling away, the girls fall in behind him, cutting off his security.
And these guys pulled up and was like, let us in front of you. Lauren said, that's security, you have to let them in front.
The caravan continues down Las Vegas Boulevard until they reach Flamingo, where they turn toward the club.
We were kind of arguing about it because I was like, we're in this big entourage with all these people, and I was like, this isn't really us. We're not entourage or groupie kind of girls.
It's not our scene.
It's not our scene at all.
Yeah.
At all. So I was like, okay, we'll go. I know where the club is at. We'll
We'll go check it out.
As they reach the intersection of Flamingo and Koval, the girls decide to get out of the caravan to go to the club ahead of them. They come to a stop just in front and to the right of Suge's car.
And as soon as we pull past them, that's when all hell broke loose.
A white, newer model 4-door Cadillac eases up alongside Suge's BMW, just outside of where Tupac is seated.
A male in the back of the Cadillac leans across and discharges a firearm 9 times, hitting Tupac with 4.
But the girls are saying it was 2 shooters.
The girls who are stopped just in front to the right of Suge hear the shots ring out.
I remember it was a white Cadillac. And Lauren was like, that was Tupac. That was Tupac. No, he got shot.
Instinctively, they try to pull away from the situation. As they're doing that, the white Cadillac is also lunging forward. The 2 vehicles almost collide, and both vehicles then make a right onto Koval.
And then what happens next?
What happens next is, this all happens in almost in a matter of just seconds. The white Cadillac begins to peel away, and it makes a right turn at the intersection. There's some females that are in a convertible Sebring who duck down because they hear the gunfire just over their shoulders and behind them. They also try to make a right turn at that intersection. They almost have a collision with the white Cadillac.
Anyway, though, man, I went to, I bought myself a present, man, for, you know, I'm like, BOF been doing so crazy, man. I bought myself a present. It's so crazy. I just want y'all to see it. You know what I mean? I'm saying, I want y'all to see this motherfucker. I gotta let this motherfucker,
turn around, man. Let me see.
I bought myself a present, cuz. You said, I want you to be more mad.
Oh, I'm mad, bitch. I'm Steven.
Since he
I
didn't
take back everything, y'all.
Take up on me, bitch. No, you don't have my side. No. You don't have my side, bitch. You got the jet side, ho. So go ahead. He don't got my side. We ain't homies.
Shout out to the chat.
I
ain't gonna let no jury change me, y'all. I'm gonna stay down for the crown. I'm gonna stay down for the crown. Back on feed. L's in the chat for that nigga.
I'm just trying to tell
Let me
you.
see, man. Damn. Let me touch it. On 5-1, let me touch it.
Let me touch it. Oh, let me touch it is word. He didn't say pause or nothing.
Yeah, I bought a present for myself, man. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it up.
It don't matter, you gotta
And
tell me.
I love myself, I love BOF. I might as well should have had the first chain, but...
Let me say motherfucking nice, boy. You a bitch ass nigga, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Actually, this is your chain, bitch.
Hey, man, don't play with me, bitch. Don't lie, girl. Like, that nigga lie.
We picked it up yesterday.
Y'all lie like a motherfucker. Y'all niggas is live, bro. All right, where yours at?
Let's get him in. That's what I said.
Where yours
I said, where the fuck is mine? We gotta get him at separate times.
Where yours at there? Man, it's better not be no
that's
fake
his.
shit, man.
No, it's not fake. You could
I
diamond
said,
test
you
it
know
too,
what?
Randy.
Let me see this motherfucker, man.
This is you, baby.
That motherfucker nice.
You gonna have to take that sweater off, homie. You gotta take that sweater off so we can put it on.
No, it's so icy, Zach. I put it on yesterday, too.
Look at somebody. He happy in the world.
Look at you, man.
Alright, let me see, man. Let me say. Come on, hurry up. Movie. Fucking lie. I gotta have a cocktail for this, boy. You fucking lying. Ooh, y'all hear that?
Oh my God.
I want mine. He said he's gonna put mine on a shorter choker.
Let me see.
And a smaller. Period.
Ooh, wee. This is mine. Don't play with me, man.
Yours, yeah.
Don't fucking play with me, man.
It is yours.
Chat, y'all like this? Oh, this motherfucker.
It's nice as fuck.
What?
And it's heavy too.
Oh, my mama.
It's nice and heavy.
Hey, it's mine. Don't gas me up, bitch. It's mine.
You fucking icy, nigga. You can't wear that out of here on my mama. You can't wear that out of here. Ain't no way you wearing that to the motherfucking motorcycle club.
Yes, I am.
You not wearing that.
He said I wear this shit to the motorcycle
I
club.
want to talk to nobody, dude.
He said I don't even want to talk to
You know what,
nobody.
girl? He's like, let's go pick up my chain. My chain's about to be done. Let's go pick up my chain. So we go pick it up, and he's like, I think I'm gonna give it to Smack. I was like, what? Don't give it to Smack. Why are you gonna give it to him? Like, you have to have it first. He was like, I'm gonna give it to Smack. I'll wait for mine to be done.
Oh, I can't wait to hit the sleep with this motherfucker. I ain't doing no talking. Yeah. This motherfucker icy. It's mine, don't lie, bitch.
It's yours.
For real, don't lie. Hey, y'all put the ice in the chat. Put the ice in the... Ooh, B-O-F. I ain't never had one of these right here. I ain't never had one of these on G-Way.
It's so cute. I wanted it so bad yesterday.
I don't even wear Jerry, homie, like that. That shit crazy, homie.
Wait, look how it looks on me.
Damn, homie. She tried to take your shit, homie.
Oh, she good looking. You do that icy.
He tried to take it, homie.
Mine a little bit more
Where
smaller.
y'all at? When did you get these? When you start?
Come on, my nigga. That's just the one that was made, homie. I said I'm giving it to Smack.
Where y'all at?
It's coming.
When did you do
Bitch,
this?
I ain't finna.
When did you start doing? You just
I did this a couple months ago.
for real?
Yeah, don't worry about nothing.
I need to see nothing but ice in the chat. This motherfucker. I need no writing, no words.
You can't wear it out in the streets,
Man,
homie.
you can't tell me. How you gonna tell me I can't wear it in the street?
You can't wear this out in the
Just keep a
streets, homie.
slingshot. Oh my God.
I gotta show the chat because they can't really see you, homie.
Oh my God, that motherfucker dancing like Chris Brown, Michael Jackson.
Damn, homie, these lights everywhere.
Hey!
Dumbass fucking lights.
Tap your screen and pull the battery low. I mean the
Shout out to Back on Fig, man. Shout out to Smack for staying down with T-Rail, man. You deserve it,
There you
buddy.
go. There you go, chat. Y'all see it.
That's
See
right,
it
number
again.
ice.
Ice Traded Game.
That motherfucker dancing like Michael Jackson.
We got some rules and regulations here with that, bitch.
Man, no, we ain't got no man. Get the
Nah,
fuck
we
out
got
of here,
rules
man.
and regulations
no,
with that,
ain't no motherfucking rules regulations. No, the fucking ain't no.
T-Rail said ain't nobody about to be snatching no chains from nobody from Back on Fig and be getting no clout. I understand. Like, look, man, you be in some raunchy places, man. Put that in the safe somewhere, man. When it's time to wear it, it ain't meant to be worn everywhere. You can't, you feel me?
Regulations
No, we
here.
don't. Ain't no
First and
fucking
foremost, you there to be. Yeah, change your whole thing. So what happened? What I did? With academics, what
You
happened?
did what you supposed to do. I ain't did what you supposed to do. I ain't did what you supposed to do. You did what you supposed to do. Don't worry about that. You did what you supposed to do.
So I went out there and I was
Have
doing
fun.
it.
You
And
there.
I had fun.
You had a ball.
I had a ball.
Oh, my mama. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. That boy had a ball out there.
So I had a ball, went out there, yacht, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing it up here in the bed.
Yeah.
You just got some alcohol.
As you should.
Yes, sir.
Everything else to be uncivilized.
Got the alcohol was going crazy.
Drink that drink.
Yeah, drink that drink.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
He said drink that drink. But man, we gonna shut it down. We almost at that hour. You dig? So this is the News You Can Use podcast. Look, y'all can look forward to me dropping movies, music, videos, podcasts on all platforms for the next rest of the month for sure. I got all kind of shit coming out. Y'all make sure to go check it out. Go tap into the News You Can Use LLC page. Let me show y'all how to find this. Y'all just type in Big Surf God Topic and it's gonna pop up. That's all you gotta do. Big Surf God Topic, just like that. And go to the second one. Let me look at this first one. I don't know if I have two. Yeah, see, I don't know what this one is. It's 56 subscribers there, though. That's dope. But let's go back. This is the one right here with the dude on fire. I'm going to change the picture with the dude on fire to the News You Can Use logo. I only got 10 subs over there, so y'all go give me some subs. It's finna be a lot dropping off.
Don't worry, my child. You'll be forgiven for your sins.
A lot is about to drop right here, man. So y'all go check it out. Y'all go tap in. Fuck with your boy, man. Y'all know what time it is. And I'm out.